Hi, Allison, and thank you for your response on psychopathology and the Christian worldview. In response to your secular definition of abnormality, there is a stigma attached to going to therapy in the present day or having any type of mental health issue. Within the textbook, it gives scenarios of the fact of how people are treated differently based on their mental health status. In the textbook, it gives an example of Jack, who is diagnosed with schizophrenia, and some of his family members treats him differently based on his mental health diagnosis and the fact that he has schizophrenia. He was also discriminated against once when he was trying to rent an apartment. Once they found out that he had schizophrenia, and they didn't want anyone who has a mental health that will cause any problems within the building. Um, Within the textbook, it also states that in the 13th century that there were lunacy trials held in England, which is a different cultural aspect with around that time to determine a person's mental health. Now, in present day, when you stated that how we it's based on our just sometimes it could be sometimes mental health diagnoses could be based on our genetics or our environment, depending on how a person was raised and how they grew up. They could have some type of mental health diagnosis, and these people are not it's not their fault that they wasn't born with the choice to have these mental health diagnoses. Within the Bible, in the English standard version, Philippians verse 6 and 7 state that it does not says to do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God. Within this, in the biblical view, God gives us peace and hopes that we treat each other as our own, and to give whatever misgivings or whatever trials and tribulations we have to give to God, to give us peace so that we are able to work and deal with work and deal with people who have different mental health issues. Thank you.